Blast Processing is a really good level, you know, it's fun, it looks nice, it's a classic. Only problem, it's too easy. Like, if I play the level and I beat it first try every single time, it's not fun to play. So, I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna make it just a tad bit harder. Okay, let's go. What should I start with? Okay, so we open up with these 2 clicks, and they're a little too easy, they're a little too free. So, I'm gonna take these guys, and I'm just gonna 2 scale them, and then maybe I'll try a different saw instead of these gears. Maybe I'll use the invisible ones. But honestly, just clicking these is not enough. So I'm gonna give myself a robot portal, and I'm gonna give it a bedazzling entrance. Okay, that's on a group, and then I'm gonna adjust. Okay, so it moves up, but not really fast enough. Let me fix that. There. So now everything is a little more interesting because I'm using a robot instead of a cube. Just gotta make sure everything is possible now. There, that looks alright. I think I want to utilize the robot a little more, so I might have some jump skips in spots. And actually, I don't know why these guys aren't used. So these are all gonna be, you can't go on these blocks now. And so you can't go on this. You're gonna have to find a different way. Maybe I'll copy one of these and pop it here. So you have to jump over top and then over again. That should be, hopefully that's possible. Okay, there we go. That works. That actually works. Fixing a part there, and then, okay, this is pretty inconsistent, so I'm gonna make this, you know what, I'm just gonna remove it altogether. You can hit the pink orb, and I also want to make sure you don't just jump over way too high on this saw here, so I'm gonna have to add a little barrier on top like that. And I've always hated how this one spike here is not synced, so I'm gonna fix that. There we go. That is the first little part complete. It's interesting, but it is harder and more difficult and better with a grain of salt. Gotta make sure everyone knows it's by me. There. Always gotta have a watermark or 2 in your levels. You know, I've been playtesting this a little bit, unfortunately, and I don't really like this one jump, so I'm gonna fix it. I don't like going up here, so I'm just gonna remove it. And now, you have to go down here. Okay, boom. That's the first part all done. But now, we get to the fun stuff. The wave here. We'll start out with some 4 times speed, but then I'll have to slow it down so it syncs up again. But this part's kind of flat, so I'm gonna raise it up a little bit. There, whatever, it looks good enough. And I'm gonna have to do the same with the top here. Not gonna worry about the whole bottom part, it's fine. That's still easy, so maybe I'll make it mini wave here. But this part is still pretty empty, so I'm gonna add some more. I'm gonna ruin this bottom part here. I'm gonna make sure you can't hit the bottom here, because that is just makes it too easy. Now I'm gonna add some saws, because, you know, saws are fun. I'll pop some invisible guys here, and here, and here, and here, and here, and I'll give everybody a chance. I'll have some orbs here, so people know that there are some saws here, some hazardous objects. And then it starts to get boring after a bit of wave. Maybe I'll have a UFO. Then I gotta give it some more obstacles that I have to follow along. I'll give it some visible saw. Actually, no, I lied. Give it some more of these saws. Maybe you'll have to spam up here. Okay, but after that, we are gonna go back into a little wave here. Big sized again as well. Maybe I'll force my guy up here. Just do a couple clicks up there. But I will give it some invisible saws over here. Is that too much? Yeah, that's probably too much. Let's try these saws for now. Place those, I don't know, just around. I think that's pretty successful. And you know what, I'll pop in a couple spikes here as well instead of saws. Just like that. I did have a plan for this before, but copy pasting them is probably better. I'm feeling merciful today, so I'll give take a break at the end here. Okay, that's pretty good. Now we have this ship part, which hopefully will be fun. This ship part is already really good. I like it. I'll start by taking these rows, just shrinking them down. So that's at 90, this is at 80, this is at 70, this is at 60, and then the rest of this part is gonna be cut in half like that. But it's gonna be cut in half and then doubled, and maybe also brought down like that. That's good. It's still pretty easy though. So maybe I'll raise some of these guys up. Can also bring some of these down and some of these up. But honestly, that looks pretty fun. I think this part's kind of tough. You have to go out and then straight up, so I'll make a green pad here, and I can extend this as well. And if that doesn't work, I can just have a rotate here as well. There, that dash orb and green orb combo should work perfectly fine to debug. Yeah, and I can also use that dash orb to go and hit this here. So nice. But I need to make this more dramatic with some background pulses, definitely. So just some black and white pulses. And I'm gonna slow this down as well, make it more interesting, make a couple of these jumps tighter. Can copy and paste some of these orbs like that. And I don't know, I don't need the rest of this ball part. I can just go right to wave after that. But let's finish this up a bit more first. You know what? I don't like this pad. I'm gonna make it so that you can't actually hit this. There we go. So yeah, you're gonna have to hit this pretty late or like that. Nice. And I don't think I need this anymore because I fixed it. Okay, and then don't really need this part of the block there. But I will use this as decoration because it fills up space. It's cool. Just gonna make sure that these are well timed. And lastly, I removed the pad up here. You have to be in normal gravity to live. But I'm gonna make a custom background because why not? It's like a bounce and then back. There, that should work. Okay, but now I have this wave section. This will be fun. You know what? I'm gonna do something simple for this part. Gonna take all these guys. Entire top half is down 1. Entire bottom half up 1. There we go. And now I can just put these guys back in here, fill up space. There. I'll copy paste this so I can use it in here as well. Like there, and then there. That's a little more fun, but you know how in 9 circles, there's this one part where you go through the block. I'm gonna do that. It's gonna be like this coin route where you just go through, except that's the only way that you can go. So here, I'm gonna have these guys here and scale it down. Make sure it fits right on these lines. Maybe like these guys. Scale it down. There we go. And now, I'm gonna remove that, then remove that, and remove that. Okay, I'm gonna have to patch this up as well. You die there, and you have to go through here. Perfect. I had this vision for this dual part. If you go up, from this bottom part, you go up, get that coin and go up. So I'm gonna have to make that possible. So you're gonna have to be regular gravity on this part and lower gravity on this part. So yeah, if you don't do that, you just die. You're gonna have these. So there's no way you're like getting out of that. And all of the same coming out here. Boom. Or should I do the rest of this part? Should I just go saw mode again? No, I should not go saw mode. I'm gonna go scale up mode. There we go. So take that scale basically 2 times. No, I'll have it 1.5. And you're thinking, hey, Twixy, you're gonna die. Nuh-uh. Right now you die, but that's because I haven't made basically the exact same coin, but in the regular route. But now I'm gonna have a huge saw here as well. Bam. Hitboxes on, just to make sure this is possible. Where are my hitboxes? Hitboxes. Hopefully that's possible. Yes, but it isn't because these guys didn't scale up for some reason. Okay, I think that's the end of the issues. Finish up with some saws, and boom, that should be the whole wave completed. I'm gonna design a little billboard that's gonna help me get through this. Just that, and I'm gonna put it back on something. Maybe these guys. These guys are helping me out. I'll put that there, and I'll put it here as well. So instead of these saws, they were kind of boring, you'll go through here. It's a lot more interesting than this arrow. Is that easier or harder? Probably harder, but whatever. That's what I'm going for, is to make it harder. Now I've got this part. What should I do for this part? Now I'm gonna put myself back into a mini wave. Maybe only when I get up here though. And I can change some of these guys so that it's just a little bit of a tighter gap than before. Gonna have my classic saw method here. Since it's a mini wave, it should not be as difficult. I think I'll make it a little bit more interesting though. I'll make background black, and I'll pop these guys back there again. Scale it down, but it'll be here. Trust me, it'll be here. But hey, it's motivational, so it's fun. It's helping you get through. But that's it. Mini wave is done, and now it's mini cube. I'm gonna keep it mini cube. I'm gonna have to be able to get through. I'm gonna have to be able to get through in a mini cube somehow. Make some more of these so it's possible. And you know what? I'm gonna make it so you have to stay up here, because if you do that, you die. If you go up here, you're dead. You can't make that jump in mini cube. So you're gonna have to go up here onto this block thingy and then make that jump and go down. And then this is all gonna be moved aside. Can I do a triple spike like that? No, probably not. but I'll keep it a double spike. Maybe I'll make it more interesting up here, and another one of these, and then another one. You've got to kind of force your way up by hitting the end of this black orb and just pouncing yourself. And I kind of have to decorate this pink orb at the start. How am I going to do that? One of these guys, pop some glow on here. Maybe one of these. These look pretty cool. One of these pulsing guys. One of these square guys. And I gotta make sure you can see the orb. So I'll have one of these. Maybe another one. I'll have a hexagon. You know, sometimes you see like a little thing over top of the orb. I'll have that there as well. And a heart. And then I'll put it back to regular sized at the end. I'm gonna make this guy evil as well. Put those there. He's gnawing at you now. He's mad now. Yeah, he's mad now. He's trying to kill you. Okay, we made it to the UFO. I got this guy secured. I'm gonna spike him up. I'm gonna give this guy some weapons. So like that and like that. Now I can scale it down all the way, and we'll put this guy around here. So he's kind of guarding everything now. There, we got a couple of those. And this guy, we're gonna have to get this guy out of the way. So group 4, and we're gonna have to do something to set this guy free. Guess it'll be this. You have to go up here and hit that. It's gonna move it out of the way like there. Nice. Okay, so that should just move this guy over here. Yes, okay, amazing. And then after that, this guy's gonna be guarding over here now, so you're gonna have to go down. Hopefully that works. Okay, it does work. That is amazing and lovely and everything. Last thing I'm just gonna do is copy paste the saws, so why not? We are now onto this ship part. I'm going to take this entire thing and reverse it. Trust the process. Then, if I reverse it or flip it, it doesn't really matter. Then I'm gonna remove this floor. Gone. You're gonna have to go up and then down again. And I'll make this here so you can't like mess it up. And boom. I'm gonna have my biggest trick. Next free there. Don't fade, don't enter. Edit special, multi-activate. Now group 6 is gonna be following lock to player X, lock to player Y for however long this part goes. Let's see how that plays out. There, so the easiest way to go through this is just tab. Nice. There, that's good. And I will allow for some more decoration in this part. I'll have this and this and this. I'll make a little design with these guys. There's just some random design like that. I'll rotate it, scale it, and I'll put it throughout here. And I'll have one scaled down in the ball part, next part as well. Okay, but that part is all done. Now, ball part, yay. Okay, UFO part next. I'm gonna keep it slow. But you know what? There are some saws up here. How am I gonna do this? This part is already so good. So, maybe I'll just start some more of these saw guys. I'll just fill up all the stairs because I like the concept of this saws on stairs thing. So I'm gonna repeat it everywhere, but it's still too easy. So maybe I'll bring this down and copy paste it. Okay, that's good, but this looks too easy. What can I put in here? If I have an orb like that, will it cancel it out? Yes, it does. Okay, so I'll put one of these there, and it will remove maybe like this. So I'll have that there. I'll make this edit special. And this is group 8. So we've got 3 different groups for these guys and 3 different orbs. I think you know what I'm about to do. So yeah, you just gotta spam tap all these guys. Yeah, that's fun. And then for this final part, you know what I have to do. I've gone this entire level enduring the pain and suffering, just trying to stop myself. But you know I'm gonna have to do it at some point. I'm gonna have to make some straight fly. It is so sad. I know. We're gonna have it 1 second. No. Yeah, 1 second with like a bounce out. Target group ID 9 going down 1, and then 10 is going up 1. Okay. I'm getting bloodbath vibes from this, so I'm gonna have to make it a cancerous background, black, and then 1 deep red. Kind of looks like decode, but whatever. But now, this is the finale. This is the final part of the whole level. What am I gonna do here? You know what? I'm gonna spare this part, except for this. This is gonna be absurdly large. I'm gonna have this just fine, just as like I'm just gonna add pressure, just gonna add suspense. I'll have like a get ready, then I'll scale it up. And then this is gonna be cancer. Group 11 is gonna be like 10 opacity, 25% opacity, yeah, sure. I'll have that poking out. So you gotta go to the bottom here. If not, get hit by these guys. And then there's one here, you're gonna have to do a late timing. Then you're gonna have another one of these. Then I'll have a block here maybe, and then you'll have to do a good timing over that. Maybe I'll this here as well. That'll be low opacity, so you're gonna have to hit that. I hate this jump whenever I do this, but hit this, and then bounce, and then go, like, then I'll take another one here and go on there. But I'm gonna remove the hitbox from this. It's gone, like there's no hitbox there. So you're gonna fall through that and bounce up, hopefully. Okay, so you can't make that jump. You cannot live if you go through here. Okay, you might be able to live that, whatever. I'll move that there so you can't. You're gonna have to need like a force, like that. So you're gonna have to hit this pretty late and then go there, and then a triple spike at the end. Or no, maybe a little harder than a triple spike. Maybe you'll love that. And then a tiny little teensy weensy painful jump over here. Where are my guys? Need to take one of these guys. I'm gonna bring it all the way to the end. Boom, he's back. He's back ready to attack. So instead of this, it'll be this that's attacking you. Okay, that is the entire level fixed and done and everything. I think it's pretty good. I really like it. So I'm just gonna try and get a run of this, and then that's about it.